Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, the first of the week. Today we have a potpourri of things that we are going to do. There were one or two things we couldn't cover this morning with Sheriff, and I thought that it might be a nice idea for me to cover one or two things, one or two stories that came out that we couldn't. But there are two elderly friends of mine. I call them my friends respectfully. They're not my friends. They're my egmons. And one of them's birthday yesterday. Yesterday was the birthday of Baba Ani. Baba Ani was a one-time leader of the Africa 70 Fellas Band, and he turned 89 yesterday. Now, the truth is that when you get to a particular age, you should be honored every day because, to put it bluntly, you don't know. And so I hope we'll be able to talk to Baba Ani. And the second person is Auntie Mo Ngbatogo. Auntie Mo is my very good egbon. If you ever wanted to report any bad conduct on my part, you talk to either Uncle Ron or Auntie Mo. Today is I don't know how old Auntie Mo is. I know she's over 70, but with women, you never know. So happy birthday, Baba, and happy birthday, Auntie Mo. I understand Auntie Mo is on the line now. Let me talk to her for a few minutes. Hello, Auntie Mo. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine. I said they should wake you up just in time to pick the phone call.
You are not up there.
We don't go to that. So what's the plan for today?
The plan? There's no special plan for today.
There's no special plan. No rice, no whatever. Where's Uncle Ron? Is he nearby?
He's nearby. Uncle Ron, what do you want a special plan for today?
Uncle Ron, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing?
Fine. I saw how did I know it was her birthday today? I mean, my daddy would have picked it, but I saw the love letter that you put on Facebook, and that was very nice of you. It's nice to find, it's a good example to find, a couple that are still in love many years after they are married. How long have you been married?
Well, we've been married since 1978.
Oh, to marry. That is, how many years is that?
My mathematics is very poor.
Wow. So, since 1978, I thank you and praise God that you've been so faithful. So, since 1978, there's been no other woman near you. That is very nice. That's a very good. I could not say something now.
Thank you for the compliment.
Anyway, Atibu, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I wanted to wish you a very nice day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you and honor you.
Okay, Atibu, you can go back to bed. Are you in bed alone? There was a 75-year-old woman who just gave birth to a baby in Zimbabwe. Catch her now. All right, thank you very much.
You are the naughtiest person around.
Something else. That's what you are.
Yes,
something else.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, that was Mrs. Mwatogo. And what I planned was I said that we would call. They will get her husband to just wake her up and say, Jimmy is on the line. And then I'm sure he whispered to her, oh, wow, now, so you better be careful. Okay, so that's what we have there. If we can get Baba Ani, we will talk to him. 89 too, Baba Ani. Otherwise, there are other stories that we missed this morning, and I felt they were too important for them to go without us commenting. The first one is, the first story here talks about how the federal government is mulling a pay rise for political office holders. It says that the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission has hinted at plans to review the salaries of political office holders in Nigeria, describing current earnings as inadequate. I see. Okay. It says that you are paying the president of the country 1.5 million a month. You cannot pay a minister less than 1 million per month since 2008 and expect him to do his best without necessarily being involved in some other things. You pay either a CBN governor or DD 10 times more than you pay the president. Revelation is coming. I'll tell you here now. You pay. I wonder what the salary of the CBN governor is. But you pay the CBN governor 10 times more than you pay the president. Or you pay him, the head of an agency, 20 times higher than the attorney general. But what about what you pay the judges and what you pay the doctors? What about what you pay these political office holders and what you pay the teachers who are the builders of tomorrow, who are going to build this country, build our youth? What about what you pay them? What about what you pay the minimum wage earner? I understand now the minimum wage is somewhere around 80,000. If you have a house help living with you, eating your food, and you provide a cover for her, verily, verily, I say unto you, that 80,000 is still not adequate. So my appeal, I don't want to be controversial, to be combative all the time. My appeal to the federal government is that isn't it time we did a complete overhaul of the salary structure in this country, and we pay people a livable wage. It happened in this country in the 60s and 70s. I worked for the federal government. Come to think of it, I was a civil servant in 1975, albeit for a short time, but I was a civil servant. I remember my salary then. Okay, so I was living undercover, living with my parents, but still you keep spending the money and won't be enough. I remember as a youth copper, I think I was earning 200 naira a month. But guess what? You don't want to know how far that 200 naira could go, to the point that I even opened the savings account in a place called, I think in Benin then, it was called BDPA. I'd like the Labour Congress to move in very quickly, and ask for a complete overhaul of the payment structure. What job does a judge do that a doctor or a professor doesn't do? How important are they to society? Remember that the judge's salary, I think these days, comes with the house. Why can't the VC salary come with the house? Professors, the same thing. Why can't the medical doctors? And doctors have no working hours. They're always on call. Why can't they have? I know I have had reason to go to Lasworth on behalf of a patient in recent times. Yes, things are not quite standard, but mainly it's not their doing. It's because there's not enough facilities for them to work with. And part of the reason is why all our doctors are jackpot is that we are not paying them adequately. So this is my contention. The federal government, one of the things the Tinubu government needs to do is to say that, look, let's look at what the margin between political office holders and the civil servant is down to high. I don't know how much a permanent secretary gets now, but if you're paying a minister over $1 million, I wonder how much you're paying a PAMSEC. So that was one of the stories that we missed that I thought would bring to your attention. Another story here that I saw is 2.2 million poor households to receive federal government's cash transfer. What it means is that there is some cash transfer coming on that is going to be divided into 2.2 million places. Now tell me from what you know. Tell me from this experience you've had of this country. Tell me from what your inner feeling tells you. How many of that 2.2 million would go to an innocent bystander? Somebody genuinely identified as poor. His money is going to end up in a racket. Unless I'm otherwise convinced. They will load the numbers. They will be fake names, fake numbers. Some of the money won't get to the people. They say, okay, let us add the name to your name. It's 20,000. The government said we should give you, but we're only going to give you 5. So is it okay for you? It's not okay. And you say, I'm okay. Name it. I don't believe in this system called cash transfer. Because in countries where it is done, there is a system by which the vulnerable, through social programs, the vulnerable are taken care of directly. Let me explain what I mean. If you don't work in the United Kingdom and you're a bona fide citizen, there is how much the government pays you every month through a banking system. You're identified, your bank is identified, and the money goes there seamlessly. So if you want to give vulnerable people money, supposedly, and in any case, you're not likely to give them more than 2-3 months higher than what you've been giving them before. And it will be a one-off. But even if in places where it has been a one-off, it's been in external cases like during COVID, during this, during that. So they give you that period to cushion the effect through a seamless system. We don't have that system. We don't have it. Where we are going to get these 2.2 million poor households to receive federal government's cash transfer, I don't know. I'm a pensioner. I'm a poor man. Nobody has ever phoned me to say that, oh, Mr. Disu, we need to give you something. I don't think I've gotten anything like that before. You know, and it says that says over 3 million Nigerians remain internally displaced. The thing is going to end up. You remember what happened to the last one? Let's go there. So I don't believe in these cash transfers. Rather, I would more be disposed to doing things that are of general nature. For example, I've heard that the federal government has reduced the price of what's this thing they do for kidney dialysis. Fair enough, but why don't you make it so that at least we have free malaria drugs? Free malaria drugs. We can be treated for free for malaria. We can be treated for free for diabetes and so on and so forth. That are more of a general nature. But what I have seen, because I'll be very honest, is this government we have is in panic mode. And now is the time for citizens to press for certain demands. There's a likelihood you will get it, at least in the short run, before they get a second mandate. If they get a second mandate, you're on your own. You ask for anything, you won't get. This is the time for you to press for anything. Because the Tinubu government has stepped on the gas. You can't pretend that you don't know that. In terms of, okay, we congratulate them again for the success in the security arena. But in other arenas, if they say, I think now lecturers are going to get interest-free loans, student loans. They are throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the fact that they should be given another chance. So now is the time to make demands. The Labour Congress, for example, had advised them to consult the government and say, this RM RAMFAC, RMFTA, whatever, which is a thank you with the that we now want to work with them. If we are going to pay a judge X amount, a professor should be getting very near to equal. The chief medical advisor of LASUS, chief medical advisor of General Hospital, chief medical advisor of Island Maternity, my good Aburo, all of them, they should be getting something very close to what the judges are getting. Because they're equally as qualified, they're equally as important, if not more. So which would you rather have? To be without doctors or to be without judges? Ask yourself. I'm being a bit mischievous this morning, I know. Don't worry, I'll soon open up the lines for you. You'll talk about this, and you'll also talk about the brewing feud between the Oni and the Alaafin. You also talk a bit. I'll open up our lines for you to talk about that. Respectfully, don't go and get yourself into trouble. When you begin to behave like a one or whatever, don't mention my name. That's what Jimi Disu. That I'm doing a lot of things under the protection of the sheriff, because some of the anointing, the native anointing that sheriff has covered.
It's not in the left pocket.
It's not in the left pocket. Okay, we missed out the health-wise page, so I thought that it would be necessary for us to link up what is already on the health-wise page, and also to give ourselves conversant with the news. Of course, you remember it said that 1 out of 4 children can't pass the DNA test. Yeah, I don't want, if you are willing to test that theory, it's up to you. For me, children are children. And I stand by what I said last week, that I'm going to go and donate my sperm in one of the government hospitals. I donate at least 20 drops, so that if we do 20, maybe 15, we catch. It'd be nice to have 15 Jimi Disus running all over the place. And I've tried to convince Sheriff to come along with me. Okay, so what do we have on the health rights report? Doctors link 40% of maternal deaths to unsafe abortion. Whether you believe in abortion or not is a personal matter. Okay, but for God's sake, if you must get rid of the child, can you please do it in a safe environment? I won't like to moralize with you on the issue of abortion, because if the good Lord should walk in now and say who should cast the first stone in these whole premises, I don't know how many people will be able to put up their hands properly. Don't ask me if I can, but I think the whole premises, sheriff, this, that, all of that, I don't know who will be able to cast the first stone. But if you are going to get involved in abortion, for God's sake, do it in a safe environment, because it says here 40% of maternal deaths is linked to unsafe abortion. There's also some gynecologists also warn why women should monitor their blood pressure after childbirth. That has hardly been done. As soon as a woman gives birth, the husband thinks of how he's going to get money to buy all the green and brown bottles for the 7th-day naming. And concentration goes on the baby. So what we are told now is when you've given birth, the BP of the mother should be seriously monitored. The blood pressure of the mother should be seriously monitored. I have just 3 minutes. Okay, researchers push blood cleansing therapy as game changer in kidney transplant, meaning the researchers say that it would be good if we had blood cleansing therapy, and it will be a game changer in kidney transplant. Another one, experts blame misdiagnosis for rising cases of hepatitis. God would please save us from these things, But it's very worrying that you'll be having misdiagnosis. So you suspect you have hepatitis, then doctor will tell you, no, you're okay, only to find out at the last minute that you're okay. And another thing here, outspoken children who suddenly become quiet may be depressed. If you have a child who is outspoken, a child who is generally active and says all kinds of things, that child could become a bit quiet. When that child becomes quiet, you should take a second look. It could be that the child is depressed. All kinds of things can depress a child. She can be in the most luxurious of environment. You could have bought all the PlayStation 2, this, that. There's enough for what does he want? I bought an 80-something screen TV for him. He watches his cartoon. He watches, he has PlayStation. He has that station or that station. He has all kinds of games to play with, Mario. He has all these things. I buy chocolate and this thing for him every day. No. A child can be depressed from the slightest of things. It could be from school. It could be from environment. It could be from observing his parents. A child has a brain. A child might be worried about his future. You could have a child who is worried that the way daddy is going, I hope he doesn't throw mommy away one of these days. So you'll be amazed what these children think of. You'll be amazed. In fact, I think I'm going to bring them to the studio one of these days, one Saturday, hopefully, and get them to say, what are your worries? So keep an eye on your child and go to an expert. It's not a matter of taking him to your pastor to lay hands on him or to an afar Hontu. Sheriff, have you had Hontu before?
Yes, no.
Jesus Christ.
I have.
My uncles. I drank Hontu. It turned out to be ink. Okay, we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we'll look at one or two of the other issues. Hopefully, Baba and they will be awake, and then we'll take your comments. So don't go away.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Yeah. Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Correct. Heat.
Mini Pepe Ninja flavor.
Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini Me Noodles Niger Pepper flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini Me Noodles Niger Pepper flavor. Slurp it like it's hot.
Share your next holiday trip with South African Airways and enjoy a special discount on any of our holiday destinations. South African Airways offers special fares for individuals, family, and groups to experience the best of Africa, from the beautiful sunrise in Cape Town to the breathtaking natural beauty of Victoria Falls. Fly your family to enjoy the magnificent beaches and crystal clear waters in Mauritius. Plug into the historical events and places in Harare and Lusaka. Wow, it's a holiday like never before in Africa. Contact us on telephone 201-270-268125 or email reservationslagos@flysaa.com. Log on to flysaa.com or reach out to your nearest travel agent. Make it a memorable holiday with South African Airways. South African Airways, connecting Africa to the world, one flight at a time.
Stay fresh, stay dry with Nivea Dry. No bad smell, it dey protect from sweat and it dey last well.
Nivea Dry don't get 25 ml pack. Make you rush go buy am.
The prices no dey tear pocket. Make you stay fresh, stay dry with Nivea Dry.
Nivea Dry deodorant will help you maintain your steeze. It don dey for 25 ml small size for boys and girls wey sabi.
Nivea Dry.
Hey, rewards don't land. When I buy airtime and data on any network,
I get up to 10% cash back.
I pay my NEPA, DSTV, or StarTimes Uncle
3% cash back.
Now so, Smart Cash back don't get reloaded.
And they load my wallet.
Hey, it's the Smart Cash Cashback Reloaded. Top up airtime or data on any network and get up to 10% cashback, or pay your electricity or cable TV bill and get 3% cashback sharply. Only on Smart Cash. No dull yourself. Download the Smart Cash app or dial *939# to start today. Terms and conditions, Deja.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Hey, abeg, which app I go fit apply for quick loan and get disbursement as soon as possible?
Now, na Sofri. See, Sofri app dey easy to use, and to apply for the Sofri Nano loan, it is simple and fast. Dem not dey for too much to read. You fit access from 5,000 naira up to 100,000 naira now. Just your name, phone number, and email. Sofri na the bank wey sure pass.
So, how I go take see the Sofri Nano loan?
Sharply, go your Play Store or App Store to download the Sofri app. SOFROI. Create your account, put all your KYC information, then you go call apply for the Nano loan and you go receive them sharp. Meanwhile, to sabi more information, call 02-013-302-657 or send email to hello@sofrisofri.com.
Sofri, borderless banking. Football is on.
Liverpool are champions.
When the streets erupt for screamers and last-minute winners, you know it's on. For the passion, the rivalries, the biggest football stars. Oh, it's on.
It's astonishing.
It's on everyone's lips, on every screen. It's on every week for the diehard fans and even the occasional fans. Football is on, and it's on for every reason. Only on Supersport. Stay connected and stay with us, starting from DSTV Yanga.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. I think we got Baba Ani on the phone the other time. We'll still try and see if we can talk to him. There is a story here now that you need to listen to very well. The story says that Pencom has blacklisted 7 mortgage banks over housing loan breaches. So you listen well now if your bank is part of it. It says that in the circular dated August 11, 2025, signed by Head of Benefits and Insurance Department and addressed to PFCs, Pencom noted, following the cited letter, the Commission instructs that pension fund administrators, including closed pension fund administrators and pension fund custodians, should immediately stop accepting or processing equity contribution applications submitted by the following primary mortgage banks. The affected banks listed are as follows. Listen carefully. Jigawa Savings and Loan Limited, FHA Mortgage Bank Limited, Delta Trust Mortgage Bank Limited, AG Mortgage Bank Limited, Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank PLC, First Trust Mortgage Bank Limited, and Mutual Alliance Mortgage Bank Limited. Please be guided, says the letter. Speaking with the Punch, the spokesman for PENCOM, Ibrahim Buwal, explained that the decision followed the failure of the affected mortgage banks to generate the loans for which pension funds have been approved. He said, when you have policies like this, you will have rules and guidelines. The whole purpose of giving access to RSA holders is to enable them to own houses through mortgages. Okay, so you have heard. Let me repeat the names again. Jigawa Savings and Loans, FHA Mortgage Bank Limited, Delta Trust Mortgage Bank Limited, AG Mortgage Bank Limited, Infinity Trust Mortgage Bank Limited, First Trust Mortgage Bank Limited, and Mutual Alliance Mortgage Bank Limited. And the letter says, please be guided. Okay, so there's also the Vanguard wrote an editorial on the Okonjo-Iweala supposed support for the government's economic handling. And there's another story here that talks about UK hails federal government economic reforms gain. Don't let us get excited. The government is excited about this, obviously. Don't let us get excited about other people's ratings of our economy. Let our people, what should be most important to the government is the reaction of our people. It's not for government officials to come and start reading out, oh, the consular something in Japan said this, and the WCOC in New York said that. What are your people saying? What are your people feeling? I see this thing by the government. There's an attempt to try and justify a lot of things they've been doing. To be fair, I like to be fair. The Tinubu government has put their foot on the gas in some areas. You cannot, for example, discount what work the Minister of Interior? Minister of Interior. That is one of the stars. You cannot deny the progress that he has made. It's been phenomenal, to put it bluntly. It's been phenomenal. I also have my eyes on the Minister for Education and the things that he is doing. It shows a lot of thinking. I think Nuhu Ribadu and his team, I'll move them up 1 or 2 notches in the case of this recent development that they have. If they can step on the gas and move further, maybe by election time, they would have brought some kind of relief as far as security is concerned. So it's not, I'm glad to say, it's not all bad news for the Tinubu administration. But what is most important and what the administration should focus on is not propaganda. People are no longer fooled. It's for people to see the real effect of governance. And most importantly, to live by example. Don't tell our citizens to fasten their belts and then we begin to see frivolous spending at government, or the tales of corruption that we hear are very, very mind-boggling. That is my worst counsel for today. So we're going to open up our line. Why are you shaking your head? Good counsel. Good counsel. 020127709993, and the female line is 020146579190. Also, remember the story we had at 7:30, the story of the Alafin and the Oni. Let me know what you think about that development, because the Alafin now has given the Oni 7 days.
48 hours.
48 hours. Thank you very much, Terry. Within which to retract the confinement. I'm a bit confused. Somebody said it's of Odua land, and somebody said it's of Yoruba land. And now I'm not sure which is which, but what is most important is that the Alafin has issued a statement and says it should be retracted. What do you think Alafin will do after 48 hours? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Jim.
Morning.
Yes, sir. I'm Madam Lottie. I'm calling from the Gillette.
Yes, ma'am.
My comment is, first of all, is on the issue of the increment on the salary of political office holders.
Yes.
You can see that when you are talking, some people will be thinking, even me, I thought at the initial stage, I thought you hate the president because I work for him. But when I discovered that what we were saying and what the pointer the president is pointing is at the wrong direction, that was why I began to understand that you are saying, see, under Buhari, you collect this subsidy regime too was in the hand of Nigerians. Nigerian drivers, they buy food at 169 naira. People buy cheaper food. Governors led by Aero 5 was crying then that Buhari should remove this one. Buhari said no, because no money to share. But today you can see the money have been taken from Nigeria and the so-called oil subsidies taken from now and given to the governors. What are they doing? They are making competition with Davido in terms of flying private jets.
Yes.
Mansion in government houses in everywhere. They now have money. They have PAs above everything, and now you want to increase their salary, which means that you collect the money from Nigeria, plunge women that are breastfeeding children with empty stomach, you plunge them into poverty, and then governor, you giving the money back to the government. Is it not the same thing? It's like taking the money from us and taking it from the OSC, and you give it to governors who are not spending, and you have see. Let me tell you, Mr. Jimmy, when under Abacha, even under Abacha, in my school we have PTF bus. From Port Harcourt to Lagos, there are PTF bus. If you enter it, it's subsidized bus. Nothing like that today, and you say you are a president. So I think we are watching out for those that are looking at the so-called by-election. They should not use it to judge you, because why? In the re-election, it's a different game entirely. Thank you very much.
Wow, Sheriff, that was wonderful. What's the name again? Madam Lucky. Madam Lucky, can you please get in touch with us? I'd like to do something with you. I'd like to work with you on something. Let's take another one. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, I'll do 1 and 2 Esquire. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yamaduko, morning. Thank you very much. When I hear the story of the Alafi and the Oni of Ife, you come to my mind. You know, when they say you are a prophet, you joke over it. You know, you've been saying this thing about the traditional rulers, right?
Yes.
You've been saying a lot about it. But today, look at what is going on. And you mentioned your law for war, right?
Yes.
What of the Ata of Igala, the Obi of Abo, the Oba of Benin? You don't joke with those such of obas. And I want to say happy birthday to Baba Ani and the other madam you call on, you speak with on phone.
Okay, thank you very much.
For the government, I have anything to say. I don't have anything to say about them because I have issue with the process that brought them in. They say it's the man's turn. We all are in for it, Uncle Jimmy. Thank you.
All right. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah, morning. How are you?
Yeah, fine, sir. Please, what I just want to say is that Madam Lucky that just called, I want you to, I mean, that woman knows a lot. She's a former politician. As you said, maybe she should get in touch with you. Maybe you can have a program with her. Whenever she calls in, her analysis is always top notch. Honestly,
that's why you beat me to. That's why I said that she should call me. I've spotted that too. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, how are you?
I'm okay. Bola is my name.
Yes.
It's in respect of this social safety net that we've always been talking about. I refer you to this gentlewoman that you referred to your program at the time when she opened up on the government involvement in youth development in Lagos.
Yes.
You quickly keyed into it, and you made a very reference point to all the youth to go back. But I want to use this opportunity to tell you, some of this social thing is actually getting down to the downtrodden.
Okay.
I'm not a politician, I don't speak for anybody.
Okay.
In my community, almost every now and then, the state and the federal government, as a community leader, I'm talking about CTC level now,
yes,
we are mandated to take some of their officials to the downtrodden, those ones that are very vulnerable within our community. And the way the money is being disbursed is just exact way, the way you say it's being done abroad. There is a customized ATM card that is given to every name we give to them from the community.
Okay.
Not for some of us that are retirees that are actually taking good money. Because they use the BVN and all the rest to gather their data. If you have a regular income coming into your account, that is why I would tell you jokingly that you should not be expecting a call from any federal government to your account. So it is those trending, those troubled ones. The last one that they came, the ATM card given to all the community, we took the delivery from the local government, and they have them to come and do it directly.
So let me get to sir. I'd like to stretch you a bit on it. So who determines how you get the ATM card?
The federal government official and local government official that came to gather data in respect of those ones that are at that lower head of the community.
Yes.
So those ones forwarded the names to the federal government and it entered into the social safety net register.
Yes.
So it was on that hand that the money, they know the bank, once they give the money to the bank, it will never get to the intended people. So what they did from the names gathered from our community, they open an account and they ask the bank to create a ATM card in that name. So it is those ATM cards that the community took delivery, and some of them that were not around, we asked them to go to the local government to go and pick their ATM card.
Okay, how much are they giving?
It's 25,000 naira. They collected 3 times now.
95.
The first one, they said they are coming on the way.
25,000.
Vulnerable. Yes, 25,000 naira each.
Is it monthly or what?
Ones are for one-off. You know that 25,000 naira that they promised.
Yes.
But severally, because of that social register, we have been given several forms to give to these very vulnerable again. 3 now. That they are still going to, from the state government, from the NGO, and all the rest.
I understand this, sir, but what I'm asking, sir, is it 25,000 a one-off?
Yes.
Or is it monthly?
No, 3 times.
3
monthly.
times. 3 times in a month or for 3 months?
No, 3 times, 3 months.
3 months. Okay, after that, what happens, sir?
They keep the ATM card, so whenever there is a money available from any other programs again, they have them to go and check their ATM card.
Is that the best way to live?
Sorry?
For vulnerable people?
Vulnerable people. Even some of us that are...
okay, can I take this same card to the general hospital to get free treatment?
No, it's just for them to be given cash.
Okay,
to solve their immediate whatever, all of these petty traders and all the rest.
But you won't know what they are actually you and I know that is not the best way to treat vulnerable people. If you give, if you give them a specific amount to start something with their unions, for example, we say, if you want to be a vulcanizer, you go and join the vulcanizer union. They give you the equipment to work with. What is 25,000 that you wait for endlessly and will not come? Anyway, I'd like you to get in touch with us. I'd like you to get in touch with me so that we can invite you and come and explain this.
I only maintain WhatsApp account. WhatsApp card.
Thank you very much,
not on all other one.
Thank you very much, sir. So from what I get is an occasional drop of money, which is said is 25,000. I don't. I would rather you give something. So if you want to do pepper grinding or you want to do what, you get the equipment and then you start on your own. But to be giving somebody 25,000 occasionally, that's not what I think it was. I don't think that's the idea behind it. Let's get another caller there. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, we'll try another one. Yes. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Kujedi.
Morning.
This is Joe calling from Solar Kingdom.
Yes, sir. Solar Kingdom.
Yeah, quick one. My comment is on the salary, the increment of the presidential salary and the political order salary.
Yes.
I don't know if there's any person advising this our leaders. This is not how to build a country.
Yes.
You go to Argentina. Did you see what Argentina president did?
No, tell me.
He sold private jets, cut down all the salaries. Go to Argentina now. They are now booming economically. See, in this country, we need to hold these people. We need to talk to them, please. This is organized Nigerians. The Nigerians are not asking for too much. Just great and enabling environment for every one of us. Give us security and light. That's all. You can earn 100 million naira. Uncle Kujeri, if I'm a president, I will rule this country very, very well. Even if you want to eat one, but make other things available.
Why do we always add that if we want to eat? So we have taken eating as part of our.
Yes. Thank you, Okujede. I love that. See, the hustle culture in us is very bad. See, Okujede, the hustle culture in us is very, very bad. The hustle culture in every one of us is very, very bad. And in literature, culture is one thing that changes people. So that culture has been in us. You know that what I
so
did
the culture of eating and top remain. Now we dey talk now.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They can't stop it. All we need is just an enabling environment.
Okay, thank you very much. So what he's prescribing is that eat but chop remain, not eat everything. We didn't talk about percentage, whether he should eat 60% and chop 40% remain. Interesting. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yes.
My name is Anya Fonama Tony James. I'm calling from Songota.
Yes.
So I'm just a little boy rolling tire on the street.
Oh, na lie. Hey, let's say your contribution.
I want to ask about this man that said the chieftaincy title should be revoked. Please, is that man a custodian or is he a mouthpiece of the Yoruba race?
No, not that man, no. Let me correct you. The Alaafin of Oyo, the Alaafin of Oyo challenged the Oni of Ife. The Oni of Ife gave somebody a title of Yoruba land. And the Alaafin of Oyo is saying to him, he doesn't have the authority to give anybody a title of Yoruba land. That the only person who has the right to give a title that says of Yoruba land is the Alaafin of Oyo. And he gave him 48 hours within which to revoke the title. Or I don't know what would happen if he doesn't.
Uncle Jimmy, that is a serious threat if you ask me.
It's a serious?
It's a very serious threat.
It's not a threat now. He didn't tell him that he was wanted.
He said he should revoke the title. What happens if after 48 hours and the title is not revoked?
It is not from my mouth that you will hear that it is a threat. It is not. It is not a threat.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank
so
you.
Alaafin is bigger than
is a friendly.
Friendly advice.
Friendly advice. God bless you, Terry. Terry, I'm the one who. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, morning, Mrs. Aigbe. Where are we going today?
My name is Nkem from Barika.
Oh, sorry. Your voice sounds familiar. It sounds almost the same as Aigbe. My apologies. Please go on. Oh, no. Please call back again, madam. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, my name is Bless. I'm calling from Adja.
Yes.
Yesterday I've been calling. I was reading. I say, read this guy in Essay that want to remove my life from stop me for me not calling.
Okay, can you please make your point? I don't know what you're saying. Make a point as to what's on the ground. Okay, let's pick another caller. I don't have honestly, when you do calling, please let's be very precise, okay? I
Good morning, this is Kenny.
Morning, Kenny. Madam Kenny, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. You too?
I'm fine.
Awesome. Yes, this is what I want to say regarding increase of salary of political holders.
Yes.
I hear they haven't paid our falcons and the tigresses the monies that they promised them.
Yes, the president even said that he had signed the check immediately.
Okay. Because if they had still holding on to that, you know, when Festus Keyamo came on air and announced how much it would cost to renovate the airport.
Yes.
On the heels of that, the money was already released to him. So what I'm just trying to say is that, Mr. President, I beg now, the optics don't look good.
Mr. President claimed that he had already signed the money. He had given them the money. So he claims that, it is claimed that is the FA chairman that I think the process is a bit difficult for him.
Okay, so he's the fall guy. That's fine.
He's the fall guy, yes. He's the fall
another
guy.
thing, yeah. I want to say something else, though.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, outside the country, the president of the United States, for example, his salary is about 400 and something thousand a year.
Yes, ma'am.
When I was in America, I was one of the top 3, institution.
Yes, ma'am.
Our president whose annual salary was $25 million.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm trying to say is that why is the president
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Yeah. Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Correct. Heat.
Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini-Me Noodles Naija Pepper Flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini-Me Noodles Naija Pepper Flavor. Slap it like it's hot.
Remember how Mom would wake up early, make us breakfast, and our uniform?
We have to do something special for her.
Yes, so let's make this money fast.
Why wait? Reward your mom now with a trip to Zanzibar in the 2025 Three Crowns Milk Mom of the Year competition. Write a note with each letter of her name and submit with a picture of 16s or 2 refill pouches or 30 sachets on www.threecrowns.com.ng or at our collection centers for your chance to win. T's and C's apply. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
Na so I did on my own. Na a message enter my phone. Fiam. I can't click Fiam. Na so my money for account go. Fiam. Hey, if to say na Airtel you dey use, them for first alert you before you click Airtel they identify spammers, then alert them customers with AI powered service to make sure say
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.